because I want to have enough time to be able to select my menu outputs for heal beam or mega elixirs, things like that.
Mm-hmm. And all of that being said, after a while, I stopped running any of these fights on anything other than Battle Speed 1, just because you get a little more comfortable with what you're doing with each of your characters. You get a little bit more comfortable with each of the fights, kind of understand what you have more of a memory for what your inventory looks like.
So yeah, we're approaching the end of the grind here. We're gonna head back up to the surface. I do want to at least get my hands on one Vigil helmet, just to block status, so that person can effectively remove the other 2 statuses on the party.
We've got a lot of fans in chat here who love the true ending of the game. I hope we're back online now or soon.
I mean, the Black Omen doesn't exist, so...
Oh, jeez.
That should be Robo 32, yeah, okay. So we'll do a couple more battles just to get Chrono and Luca to 32, and then we should be good. We do have a kind of dangerous encounter to say. Not very dangerous, but it's kind of dangerous. The 6 flybat thingy. I don't know what they're called.
Flyclops.
Flyclops, yeah. Scouts. Flyclops, scouts, whatever you want to call them. We do have a pretty bad encounter coming up. Unless, if you're running Ayla Chrono, then the encounter is free. But if you're not running Ayla Chrono, then it's effectively a pretty bad encounter. Because
it definitely can be. It definitely can be.
Falcon hit one-shots the entire encounter. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Which it's like starting with like Chrono Ayla very early is like really nice to have, because you have a non-elemental AoE attack, which can effectively just get you through like a good portion of the game. So let's see, we have 100k. That's enough for 2 Vigil helmets. Unless I want to buy...
Go Vigil hat, or are you going to go Prism specs?
I'm going to see if we can sell anything that we've picked up. And we'll make a decision from there. I'm going to take
So you already have a Prism helm.
Which we can put on Robo. Because we want to put the Vigil helm on someone that's going to have a lot of speed, so they can effectively use heals to remove status ailments if need be.
Sure.
Unless they get hit with the thing that removes all status protection. Then
Protective Seal.
Then we're SOL. Alright, so we're going to visit this really, really nice shop that you'll probably never see again.
I've never seen it before.
Alright, so we
You
have...
can sell a rainbow helm.
But do we want to sell the rainbow helm is the question. Alright, I don't need that. And we don't need one of those. Alright, so we at least want one of these. Oh, we have enough. Alright, perfect. Alright, we're good.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Right. So here's what we're gonna do. Chrono's gonna get that because he doesn't have a weapon. So we're just gonna try and effectively max out his damage. So y'all wanna explain what Prism Specs does to a character?
Rocky?
Adds 50% damage to their total damage output, no matter, whether it's magic or physical. It's just 50% extra damage every time.
Yeah, so like its brother or sibling, to better call it, the Sunshades will effectively add 25% to all damage output from that character that it's equipped to, and then the Prism Specs is 50% damage increase output, making it one of the best accessories in the game. also very rare to find. So being able to find that in a shop is pretty absurd.
Yeah, it's rare. It's rare.
Okay. It is
Yeah, the KJAR new is often a source of price-induced disappointment, where you have all of the gear that you would ever want for more money than you could ever hope to have.
Yeah, pretty much.
And
I was like a
of
pixel shy of
grinding for
avoiding
gold
that.
and then coming back for it, you tend not to be able to purchase what it is that you actually want, or just maybe one thing that you want.
Yeah, we only went back because we didn't have any kind of status protection, which is what I effectively want for this Lavos encounter.
That's the important thing, and again, it's because Lavos will cast a random status effect in the randomizer, as opposed to in vanilla, he just casts chaos on you, which is easily removed by his next attack.
Yeah.
But in this, he can cast stop, and then you can do nothing if he stops all of your whole team. So you have to be very careful.
Yeah. Lavos does not play around in this randomizer. Never take Lavos lightly. You take Lavos lightly, you're going to find yourself at your last save point very quickly.
Yeah,
and what's interesting is that it
you have a lot of different strategies to try and kill you. Yes.
It often feels like Lavos is faster than he is in vanilla, but no, he's exactly as fast as he is in vanilla.
Yeah, I think the only thing is, I think Lavos had his HP scaled down from vanilla.
Yes.
Yes.
Vanilla, I think he has what, 35k, and then here he has like 20. The right bit at least.
Is it 40k in vanilla?
Something like that. Yeah, it's like 40k or 35, something like that. But it's definitely a lot lower in this because, you know, you're effectively jumping into that encounter 20 or so levels below what you're actually supposed to be at from a vanilla game.
Yeah. And like the left bit has 3,000 rather than 4,000.
Yeah.
I think center is 8,500 rather than whatever it is, 10.
Yeah, 10,000 here.
Yeah.
Which we're gonna continuously spam flare on once we get the left bit down, just because we want to remove that middle, to essentially just make Lavos stand there and just accept defeat.
And it's situations like that that get you a little more knowledge of what the actual scripts for Lavos are. I never knew that if you took out the center bit, the humanoid-looking bit, that if you attacked the left bit after that, it would counter with an X strike.
Yeah.
And that X strike in this randomizer is dreadful.
It's it's very scary.
Without that safe helm, it will one-shot Luca every single time.
Absolutely. Having that safe helm, or failing that, casting shields during that battle can make all the difference.
Yep.
Yeah, essentially what's going to happen is Luca's going to become pretty tanky because she has both the prism dress and the safe helmet on. And we're going to utilize that to our advantage just to kind of keep our damage output. Because we want to keep Luca alive 24/7, because she's going to just continuously spam flare. Except for when the left bit is up, then she's going to kind of just stand there and just do nothing. I just want to make sure that Lightning 2 actually kills this top scout. Which it does. But yeah, you have to be careful with this next encounter, because you have 2 of each elemental scout, and if you attack them with the wrong element, they counter with a pretty powerful AoE that can do some serious damage to your party. So you have to kind of like watch out for that.
And there are all sorts of weird little ways to deal with this fight other than the traditional way. Of course, our favorite is Falcon Hit, one-shot city. One of my favorite things to do with this fight is have an elemental vest on everyone of one of the 3 elements, and then do a sort of a tick-tocking AoE thing. Take out, say I put white vests on, then I take out one of the blue guys, and then I throw down an AoE fire. And then the other blue guy will counter with the AoE water, but then the 2 lightning guys will counter with lightning, and I'll absorb it all back up.
Yeah.
A little convoluted, but it works.
And the other, thing that's popular is, as long as you have a character like Ayla, especially Ayla, Chrono can do dual tech, Falcon hit and take them all out in one turn. But so can Dino Tail, and I learned recently so can Frog Squash.
Oh,
so
yeah.
If you have Frog and he's low HP, or Ayla and she's low HP, you can blast right through this fight in one turn.
Doing, doing, doing.
But as long as you're aware of the real threat that's in there, and you're careful, you shouldn't die. But
all right, will we get the skip?
No, we're gonna reset it. Hold on, I want to see if we can try it. I don't know what the pixel is for this.
I think it's on the inside, not the outside.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there it is.
No, we didn't get the exit.
Gotta run! Oh.
I didn't get the exit. It's alright, we could run from this encounter. But yeah, that's the encounter skip that I did not know you could do recently until 3 days ago.
it's kind of a 2-part thing, and yeah, you did the first part right there.
Is it this side for this one, or is it the other side?
You can do it on both sides, on both. It doesn't matter.
It won't let me run! Yeah, if you have over 13 speed, you can actually get the run off before they actually attack, which is really nice.
Yeah. It's easy to run away from if you don't do the skip correctly, but it's kind of swag if you do it.
Oh, it's super swag.
Doesn't save much time, but...
No, it's like maybe like 30 seconds total.
Oh, I don't even know
less.
if it's that much.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, collectively, like both of them, yeah. Because like each encounter is like 10 or 15 seconds or so. All right, we are rocking with an alloy blade. That is
Alloy blade.
Big hand is big.
Are we gonna? There we go. Should really put a bigger hitbox on that thing.
Yeah, and here we have Ice demonstrating the frame-perfect maneuver of saving.
Look, all right, save points are hard.
Save points are hard, not gonna lie.
It's what
Right.
separates casual players from, speedrunners.
So we have our good friends, the Double Golem. Same concept, except more powerful than the last. But we're gonna just abuse the same kind of technique as we did before.
Yeah, the biggest threat in this fight,
Is
aside from...
the burp.
It's the burp is what I'm getting at, because not only do they burp twice, because there's 2 of them, it's actually the damage is upscaled as well. So
Yeah.
they burp for even more damage each. So they'll do about 400 maybe.
I don't believe that they'll each do 400.
Not each, but after they both burp.
Yeah. It could be almost 500.
Yeah.
Because each of them can go off for about 220 to 260. Super Volt. I love this.
It's gonna do about 1700, I think. Yeah,
Nice.
right in the ballpark. And it puts lightning back on them, so
Yep.
2 more of those, like 1 more flare, 1 more super volt should be the end of both of them. I think they have 8k.
Yes. That sounds accurate.
There's a list of all the boss's HPs. It's actually all in the folder that the randomizer comes with. So essentially, you have a cheat sheet.
Yeah, there's a lot of good transparency with the way that this is done, which is it's very nice. Something to be applauded for sure.
Yeah, Cecil actually did a lot of work, like as far as like different like notepad files or like WordPad files of like effective methods on like how to beat like certain bosses at certain points, and like what the boss's scripts are and things like that. So it kind of gives you like, if you take some time to like go into the folder and read a lot of the stuff, you can effectively like teach yourself like how to run a lot of these bosses. Oh, we got a nice silver stud for our trouble.
Nice.
You know what we haven't seen in the entire game?
Stud is guaranteed. Just it's one of the very few guaranteed things in the randomizer. And when I brought that up with Cecil, he said, "Oh, that shouldn't be," but then he just kind of left it. So,
so one thing I want to point out
is there.
We never saw a single magic ring this seed, by the way.
Yeah, that's true.
I only have one shelter left, so we're gonna not use it because I'm gonna use it after the lava shell fight. But we are gonna make sure.
Shoutouts to the 2,000% increase in shelter cost.
Alright, so we just want to make sure we have everything equipped it correctly. I'm going to keep that wall ring on Robo just so he can tank some stuff a little bit better.
Yeah,
and she's already a super tank.
Robo has naturally low magic defense, so it's good to focus on buffing that for him.
Yeah, otherwise I would have that second silver stud on him just for more Uzi beam or Uzi punches. All right.
I don't know. I might have chosen the silver stud myself, given that Robo also has the highest HP increase.
I was just gonna say they balanced it in vanilla by giving him high HP.
Yeah. Also, shout outs to our girl Shala.
Oh,
poor Shala. Alright, we get our first encounter with Lavos, the Lavos shell, but we don't have to fight all the bosses like we normally do. The Lavos shell was actually shortened to where we only have to fight the face, and then we're done.
And it always opens the same way with destruction raining from the heavens. Follows it up with chaotic zone.
Or obstacle on the rando.
Then it hits you with an AoE magic attack, which is non-elemental.
Yep.
And then goes right back to destruction raining from the heavens.
Yeah, it just has three attacks on its script list. So once you get those down, you should be good to go. We are going to use those magic tabs. All right, so obstacle is one of the most dangerous attacks in my opinion, because it puts a random status element. So it's just all right. It just stopped Luca.
Oh, and it stopped.
So, yeah,
so this seed has stopped rolled for it. His and in the next fight too, and in the last fight as well, I think.
Yes. Whatever
always
obstacle
cast
rolls.
stop.
Yeah, whatever obstacle rolls is gonna roll that.
Yeah,
that's dreadful.
Yeah,
it
that's gonna
dreadful.
be bad. But we have the Vigil helmet on Chrono, so Chrono will be able to remove that.
Oh, shoutouts to that Confuse plus Prism specs.
Yeah, even with a really junky weapon like Alloy Blade, he's still doing 1,600 damage.
Yeah.
If only Lavos would drop us like Slasher 2 or Rainbow or something.
Kali Blade.
Anything better than the Alloy Blade. We should be good to go.
And I believe this face has 10,000 hit points.
Yeah, 10,000, I believe.
Yep.
Oh, nobody got stopped this time, I don't think.
Nope.
Yeah, as long as you protect yourself against those status ailments, it's a pretty easy fight.
We got a Rune Blade.
Boo, Rune Blade. All right, here we go. This is la finale de fight.
Final save point.
All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna drop this down to 4. We're going to use our final shelter. We're going to equip everybody with the right stuff. Make sure everybody's got good stuff. That should be good.
Did you use your tabs?
No, I have not done that yet. Thank you for reminding me.
Yep.
All right, we have 10 power tabs for Chrono here. That's gonna be good.
Oh baby.
We're just gonna inject all these into Chrono's arm.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you even lift, bro? I don't. I just.
Chrono will never
tabs.
be able to pass another test if he becomes like a professional athlete. Never.
Let's just say Chrono won't be playing baseball anytime soon. He's been suspended for 162 games.
I don't know, but I don't know if they test for power tabs yet. But they test for other things, but power tabs maybe after this whole debacle's over.
I mean,
All right.
All right.
It's
So
everybody's favorite opening attack.
nipple lasers.
Yep, here they come. Boom.
Literally nipple lasers.
Yep, Mother's Milk is fire in this fight.
Yeah, there was another stream we were doing a race in, and you couldn't say that, so I came up with a different word for it, but I can't remember now.
All right, so we're just gonna
Pectoral
spam.
stimulators or something like that.
Pectoral stimulation.
Jesus Christ. So we're gonna use Luminaire and Flare here just to take out the 2 arms. We want to remove the arms because they use these kind of boomerang attacks that do upwards to 400 to 500 damage of physical, and that's not what we want to see. Especially, well, Luca's fine. All right, so
Luca's a tank right now. That's beautiful.
yeah, Luca's effectively. She said, heck your damage. I don't even care. I'm just here to cast Flare. All right, both of the arms are gone.
Bye-bye.
All right, so we're gonna. I think we have to wait until the first attack
have to
before.
wait.
Yeah, so we have to wait for the first attack for the defense to drop, which is
The
obstacle.
defense is up until he uses obstacle. When he uses obstacle, that is when his defense drops.
And we avoided stop. Perfect.
Hey!
All right.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, this is also 10,000 damage that has to be done to this.
Correct.
Now, Ice, how are you with the 3-frame input on your menu tray?
Very bad, but we're gonna try it
Oh.
anyway.
I see.
We are going to use a full ether on Chrono just to kind of give my access back to Confuse because we're pretty low on MP.
Yeah, it's good to take this guy down fast, because if you don't, he will cast Shadow Doomblaze. And if you can avoid that, it's nice.
Yeah,
we
so
wanna-
the precursor.
We want to remove that
precursor-
poison off of Luca, by the way, because that's going to drop her damage output.
Yeah. The precursor to Shadow Doomblaze is Flame Battle, a rather benign attack, but
Yeah.
it's the signal that, hey, pain's a coming.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I think we're
So-
gonna see it though.
I love using. There's Flame Battle.
There he is.
One more.
His next turn will be Shadow Doomblaze.
Yeah, we should be fine.
Yeah, I don't think.
So
we're gonna see it.
when does the window start for the 3-pixel window? Because I just
At
mash.
At the exact moment that the screen reaches its blackest.
Yeah, when the screen reaches its blackest, you press X and hold it.
And hold it.
No mashing.
I usually mash it, and I get it like 30% of the time.
Click and hold it. Click and hold it.
You can do it on Zine and Bridge too, by the way.
Interesting.
Huh.
All right, so when the screen whites out and then goes to black after he summons the 2 bits, that's apparently when we can do it.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, get ready for one of the best battle themes in the entire series.
Yep.
Oh yeah, here it comes.
Techno-tastic.
There.
And we missed it.
Oh.
Beautiful. All right, so we have to kind of take some time to heal here. We're pretty low on MP. But we're gonna get rid of this left bit. Getting rid of this left bit is very, very important to this fight because it puts defense on the right bit, which that right bit is the entire fight here. But we're gonna take the time to cast Protect on Chrono here, just to get Chrono kind of tanky in case we get Grandstoned. If we get Grandstoned, we are gonna take a massive amount of damage.
Yeah, Grandstone and Dreamless are both pretty tough.
Okay, he removed status from Robo. Robo didn't have any status protection anyway, so that's good. We don't want it to happen to Chrono.
Ooh, that's actually pretty good, I think.
Yep, it heals Robo. All right, so this left bit should be going down very shortly here. I believe it's going down now, because that is over 3K. Yeah. All right, cool.
And now we wait.
All right, we're gonna heal just to get Luca back up to full because we don't know what's coming up. It could be any of the attacks from the middle, which we're kind of scared of. Oh, Crying Heavens again. So she's gonna take a decent amount of damage there. All right, there we go.
That barrier.
All right, there we go. So flare time. All right, so 10,000 damage is going to take out the central Lavos, which is the one that's going to be doing the phase shifting, which will open to, could be Grand Star, it could be Grand Stone, it could be Chaotic, whatever the thing's called, that puts status ailments on everybody.
Spell random status.
Yeah. I do want to actually do that. I need my flare machine.
And each of these attacks that the center bit can do are linked to the background.
Yeah.
That comes up. And so you can kind of tell what's coming up when it says Time Warp, and then you look at the background.
All right, here we go. So we have Grand Stone coming up.
Yeah, you do.
All right, so we're going to heal beam immediately.
Yeah.
Grand Stone is the most powerful physical attack in the game. It can hit upwards to...
die from this anyway.
It could hit upwards to 600 damage, even through a Protect. So we have to be careful with this because that could do some serious damage.
Center bit's almost dead, but...
Yeah, 2 more flares will take it out. She's not hitting quite 2500s.
Yeah.
And it just revived the left bit. All right, so now we know who to focus on.
Harsh.
All right, there's Grandstone. If you want to watch, yeah. Oh yeah, no, we're fine.
Wow. So Grandstone hit like a wet noodle.
My party does have like 180 defense on everybody, so we're kind of gravy there.
Also, the extra Protect on Luca and Chrono made that look a lot less than it was.
Yeah.
Luca should have taken about 580 damage.
Ooh, this one's bad. This one's bad.
The Mammon Machine is slow. Invading Light.
Yeah.
Slow. And slow is a really... This, to me, is the
It's
worst.
one of the worst ones, yeah. One of the worst. But we might be able to do something before it attacks with it. I am going to probably physical attack immediately to the central bit with Uzi, with Robo, see if we can take it down. Oh, we got it, we got it.
Oh, you got him.
Invading Life is gone. Invading Life is gone. We're gonna max out healing here. So destroying that center bit will remove all the time warping and all the attacks from time warping until it respawns.
And when it respawns, it has to time warp again before it can do an attack. So
Yeah,
it doesn't
it
come
starts-
back and do invading light.
Yep.
He starts losing turns.
Oh, I just wasted flare. Sick. Gotta love it. So the game kind of lags behind. So it's still under the impression that the left bit is up. So the right bit was able to put its physical defense back up. But since the left bit is gone, it's going to immediately remove its defense. Time is coming up when this bit does die, even if like the rest of Lavos is up. When the right bit dies, Lavos fully dies. So we do have time coming up here.
I think you got about 5k left to do to it.
Yeah. Whenever he revives, I'm just gonna go off on it. And time.
Boom.
Yeah, we got another alloy blade.
Alloy blades all around.
GG's to you, Ice.
234 is
GG,
not bad at all, especially with me fishing for the gate key.
Yeah. Yeah, fishing. God.
I mean, I had to. I wasn't in go mode.
But I do want to highlight something, even with Ice's absolute obstinate refusal to recognize the other paths to Lavos. 234. That was doing several things that Ice didn't have to do, wouldn't normally have to do. That was with deliberately going back to gear up a little bit more for certain things. It's an exhibition run, just to show off a little bit of things, and we still are well under 3 hours to just show you guys exactly how compact of an experience this truly is.
Well, now we get to show them, Chrono getting executed, right?
Well, his day of execution has been canceled, so they have to carry out a sentence. It's that's the law.
So this is the true ending. Chrono dies.
Mm-hmm.
True ending.
Yep.
Well, the true ending, in the true ending, everyone dies.
That's right. That's right.
I was not under the impression that we were playing Final Fantasy Tactics. By the way, spoiler alert for Final Fantasy Tactics.
The hug. I remember watching the final scene between Delita and the princess, and she rushes to his arms. I was like, "Oh, what a sweet moment!" Yeah,
very sweet. Yeah, let's call it that. Yeah, sweet.
yeah. And then 5 seconds later, I go, "Oh, oh no! Oh, that's not."
That is Tactics is a fantastic game with a very dark ending.
Yep.
Don't worry, we get to find out that everything was a lie. It was a joke. Luca brought everybody from every time zone, Effectively, she could have just ruined life as we speak, because, hey, you never know, these could be your ancestors, and now that they've met you, it's like, well, what if I don't want to, go on like with what I was supposed to do?
You really want that hair in this world?
Like, what if I don't want to do like what you want me to do to make the future this way? And now, Luca could have just wiped out time.
And the more they tell you you have to, the more I want to say, no, thank you.
Which is exactly how we got the gate key in the first place this season. So well done.
It's even better if you beat the game without Chrono. There actually is a cool little cutscene that you get to see after you beat the Lavos shell. It warps you to the end of time, and basically all your characters are like, well, now what do we do? And so they all warp back to their own time, and then I forget the old man's name. I think they just call him Old Man. Mm-hmm. Like, after everybody warps away, the old man's like, well, wait, where did everybody go? I still had a gift for y'all. And he has the time egg, and you're just like, well, wait a minute. And in the end scene, like everybody, like you see the old man like in the portal, and they're like, "Well, what did you say? What did you have to give us?" And he just jumps in the portal and leaves.
Yep. He's just like, "Hey, follow me, or don't. You know, whatever. Later."
Doesn't Luca learn how to make time eggs after this?
I don't know. They never stay.
Part of the Chrono Cross lore, maybe the Radical Dreamer story.
Oh yeah. I don't know a whole lot about the Chrono Cross lore. I feel like I want to know more. I've only played the game once. I actually really enjoyed it.
It's a great game. It's sad if you love these characters and their stories and their legacy, because it's all sadness for them.
Oh,
yeah, everything.
That's the best part of the game to me. The story is so
Plus,
good.
Plus, if you're a fan of good music from video games,
Yeah.
Chrono Cross has a fantastic soundtrack.
So
Great
good.
soundtrack.
I mean, take Time Scar, for instance. Beautiful orchestrated track.
Is that in the is that what the frozen moment?
It's the opening scene, actually.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, quite a few of those tracks were in Radical Dreamers first, and a little scaled down because of SNES, but they were written
Just
a little.
going into the frozen moment in that, and reading all of the like lore readouts and stuff, putting all of the story stuff together it's eerie and it's dark and it's fantastic writing, I think.
Dark Yu-Yo is right, not Magus sadness.
Yeah, true.
Megas already has that.
Yeah, he's got plenty of it.
All right, so Luca's gonna do a little number here where she's tightening a few bolts on Robo. Make sure Robo has a safe trip back home. And then she's gonna get oil all over his face, and he's gonna run into the machine. He had a few loose bolts. Oh, come on, Robo. But no, Luca's sad. Robo's leaving. He may not have a place in the future. But joke's on you, he does.
With Atropos.
Oh dear. What are y'all giggling at?
Nothing.
What's so funny?
I'm channeling my inner Marl.
Why would you want to do that? It's like channeling your inner frog.
So you're just
It's not quite.
basing everyone over and over again.
That's just no matter what, I just giggle at everything. It's like I miss an enemy. Like, it's not funny, but it's awkward, so you giggle.
Oh no, now my mom got lost in time, so now we gotta do another adventure.
Oh, and that's why you load up the next seed.
I was gonna say this is the introduction to Chrono Cross, but alright, that works too.
You know, come
That
full
is
circle.
exactly how Chrono Cross starts, by the way.
Yeah.
1000%.
Well, Procky, do you have any comments to make about this that we haven't touched on? The community, perhaps, the make of the game, anything upcoming, races, etc.
I'd like to say that the community is growing really fast at the moment, in the last few months especially, and we have people volunteering to do all kinds of things like graphic design, and we even have someone who's trying out
Also,
some
sour
new,
please in chat, please.
some new builds for maybe a new version. We also have started doing weekly races on Randomania. That's Sunday evenings.
Oh, baby.
And I can't remember exactly what time, but it's Sunday evening on Randomania.
Which,
Just
hey,
go ahead and join the
by
Discord.
the way, today's Sunday, y'all. So
It technically is Sunday
Now
now.
it is, yeah. Even over here in the big beautiful West Coast, it's Sunday.
It's 12:20 a.m.
12:21.
But yeah, definitely join the Discord. Come join the community. Like I said, they're very welcoming to newer runners, and they will teach you everything you need to know. Also, give a nice follow to my two commentators, Muppets Space and Procky. Both did a fantastic job of kind of explaining everything while I kind of skedaddled through the seed and prevented myself from going into the Black Omen.
And of course, our wonderful runner xIceblue. Give
Nah,
him
you
a
don't want to
and-
follow. You don't want to follow that guy. It's doesn't even know how to play this game.
He won't run Black Omen, but he will bring joy into your life.
But yeah,
No, veteran runner, wonderful stuff. And Procky too. I mean, these guys have been running it just as long as I have, if not for longer. It's always a great time hanging out with you guys.
but yeah, big
Yeah.
shout outs to Feasel and SpeedGaming for allowing us to showcase this. Very, very much appreciate it. Shout outs to the community and Cecil, like big time. Cecil for crafting this fantastic rando, and all the work that like the whole community has done for this entire rando has been amazing. From what it's come from, like when we first started running this, like before like AGDQ, or like a little bit after AGDQ this year, and to like what it's been built into now, it's come a long way, and it's really awesome, and how much the community has grown since then.
Okay, someone finally got the Discord link into the chat.
Thanks, Big Daryl. Thank you very much for that.
All right, we are going to sign out, but yeah, thank y'all for watching this, and thanks for hanging out.
Good night,
Thank you all.
everyone.
Have a good night, everyone.
Thank you.
Have a good one.